Oh, man.
The first step down is the longest. They get shorter the rest of the way. Take the cap from the top of the bottle. Just one drink, then put it down, that's what you say. But one drink just leads to another. That's the first step, you're well on your way. The first step down is the longest. They get shorter the rest of the way. Start talking to the wife of your best friend. Tell her lies, build her up, she'll come around. Win her heart, bring her down to your level. Yeah, that's another step. You're pretty far down. The first step down is the longest. They get shorter the rest of the way. Stay out late, losing sleep till you can't work. Go to places where you know you don't belong. Lose your job, your home and your family. You're on the bottom now, and it didn't take long. The first step down is the longest. They get shorter the rest of the way.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll just play with the echo. That was Tex Williams, The First Step Down. That's a dark one. There's a really great line in that to the effect of, go to places you know you don't belong. That has so many implications. So, just thinking about that makes me feel uncomfortable. It's found on a single that Boone Records or Boone Recordings put out in 1966. The A-side is called Bottomland. I haven't listened to that, but it at least seems similar in a thematic sense to The First Step Down. So I'm going to have to check that out. So yeah, what else we got for you coming up? Or what else do I have for you? More appropriately. It is only me here this week, so I should refer to myself as one person and not several. Yeah, we got some tickets to give away to the Billow and Alpha Strategy show on the 24th. That's the first show that this whole Aw Man radio and booking thing is doing, and gonna put off some more, certainly. So we'll see how this one goes. Hopefully it's not a huge disaster. So there's tickets for that. There's our buddy Zach Coons. Going to talk to that man with I'm Allowed about an hour of the way through. I got a whole set of songs about crying to come. There's the usual concert listing rundown. And my pal Gradini sent over a couple of new songs from his forthcoming record. It's going to be out next month. So I'm going to premiere one of those here today. And it's really good, as one would expect from Gradini. But, yeah, that's going to come, I don't know, probably in a half hour or so. And then the usual assortment of music, whatever you want to call it. Play something by Britt Kersten of East Germany next. The song title is Komm, Zurück aus Wolkenkuckucksheim. And I really like the translation of that, at least if my limited German skills and Google Translate are to be believed. It means come back from Cuckoo Cloudland. This is put out in 1969 by Aimga Records.
Komm zurück aus Wolkenkuckucksheim, komm zu mir in den sonnigen Tag. Was willst du in Wolkenkuckucksheim, wo du nur träumst und das Schönste versäumst? Drachen im Winde und Kinder beim Spiel und ich geh neben dir. Ich schau dich an und erzähl dir so viel. Warum hörst du mir gar nicht zu? Sind deine Gedanken nicht hier? Komm zurück aus Wolkenkuckucksheim, komm zu mir in den sonnigen Tag. Was willst du in Wolkenkuckucksheim, wo du nur träumst und das Schönste versäumst? Komm zurück aus Wolkenkuckucksheim, komm zu mir in den sonnigen Tag. Was willst du in Wolkenkuckucksheim, wo du nur träumst und das Schönste versäumst? Mitten am Tage schaust du in den Mond, doch zu mir schaust du nie. Wenn ich nur wüsste, wo dein Herz gerade wohnt, du schweigst dich aus, kein Wort kommt daraus, dabei steh ich dir vis-à-vis. Komm zurück aus Wolkenkuckucksheim, komm zu mir in den sonnigen Tag. Was willst du in Wolkenkuckucksheim, wo du nur träumst und das Schönste versäumst? Komm zurück aus Wolkenkuckucksheim, komm zu mir in den sonnigen Tag. Was willst du in Wolkenkuckucksheim, wo du nur träumst und das Schönste versäumst?
Switzerland. We are going to Switzerland. We are going to Switzerland. One of us isn't coming back. Are you coming to Switzerland? Are you coming to Switzerland? Are you coming to Switzerland? One of us will come and help you pack.
Mountains, alpine relaxation, bovine lactation, and all those good things.
Haven. I pray, please enjoy the 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 I pray, Switzerland, 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 please enjoy the I pray.
Good evening, I'm Ken Bastida. Dana is off tonight. He was murdered and then set on fire while celebrating his birthday.
Number one.
Yeah, what a ridiculous cover that is. Heatwave by the Ruby Rats. Came out in 1966 through Layola Records on a single. Then there was, as you probably could have guessed by the fact that the guys screamed it out at the start of the song, Ichiban, number 1. Put out by Tamla in 1959 on a single. That was by Nick and the Jaguars. Mirrored Lips before that, Lemonday. They put that out in 2019 as part of an album, a live album that is, known as Nasnet. And what else? OILMEN, We Are Going to Switzerland before Mirrored Lips. It's from Tremendous Menace, Expect Excellence, which they put out this year on vinyl. They pressed that at the same plant that my latest record was pressed at, which is kind of neat. I'm sure it looks lovely. It's WM Phono, I believe the name of the place is in Poland, in Warsaw. Then there was, to start, as I mentioned, Britt, Kersten, Komm, Zurück aus Wolkenkuckucksheim from 1969. Got one coming up next by Doris Lee and the Lewis Country Pardners. It's Pardners, Pardner. The song is From the Country to a Honky Tonk, and Doris Lee wrote the song and the selection on the opposite side of the single herself. It's put out by Box Records. It's really strange in its arrangement. The whole violin fiddle thing they got going on in the back. It's pretty overpowering. Almost comical. So, yeah, I'll get into that. I guess before I get into that, I should do the old show announcement thing. Yeah, let's do that.
Presenting to the show. I want the stars that's gonna be in the Coliseum, that's gonna make the people sway and rock and clap their hands to the beat and get up and dance in an area that will be big enough for them to do it in.
Yeah, I didn't mean to give the J&H guy echo, but I think he's good with it. So what do we got? Actually, to start off this week on the 22nd, doesn't matter where you are, you can partake in this. It's an online stream for 3 bands based in Austria: Des Schrie, Wirtschaftskammer, and Bipolar Penguins. It's a streaming benefit concert for Hardcore for the Losers, a concert promoter and label. I'll post a link to it on the playlist later, or you can send me a message and ask about it, whatever you want to do. On the 26th here in Prague, there's going to be Vlanina and Tabor at Underdogs. The 28th, Magnesium and Prochaska at Chapeau Rouge. Then on the 30th, Lebanon and Curvy Chessy at Underdogs. On the weekend of July 3rd to 5th, it's kind of like this mini festival thing out in the village of Otovica. So at this point, there's quite a few bands confirmed. I don't know if they're going to toss any more on the bill, but at least for now, there's Decultivate, my band, Alpha Strategy. I've been promoting my band too much on this goddamn show today. I got to cut that out. At Bonafide, Cosmic Coup, Mancuso, Timber Rattle, The Pow, and Abrisik. And then on July 4th, that same weekend, meaning I won't be able to go to this one myself, Bibone, Sme, and Muchen Conflict. I make no statement of confidence in my pronunciation of these names and places, but you'll be able to have a look at the old playlist if you are curious in partaking in any of these events. I'm sure there's others, I just haven't had a proper chance to dig around. Oh my. But anyway, as I probably promised much too early. Here's Doris Lee with her fiddle section from the Country to a Honky Tonk.
fountain, searching for a place in the mountain where the sexless virgins could moan, watched by clergymen with faces of stone, under the law of human absurdity. When the crying women of Jerusalem are empty of tears, when the bloodthirsty hunters killing their bears to satisfy their hunger for blood, to make the world know that everything could be better for human absurdity. Noblemen die in white wigs when undertakers refuse to dig, and when cocksure heroes massacre innocent, curious people who underrate the power of human absurdity. Malicious snobs, seeming rich, handling the brush to to the witch, saying, "Go and show them our charity. Let the saints praise our activity." Of hopeful human absurdity. Reincarnations and ghosts chained together will make exchange in the weather. An apparition will appear for someone tonight and explain that things are not right in the land of human absurdity. The tyrants of business in Wall Street will moan of the southern heat when they try to swindle the insane one who realizes that he has the game won. The game of human absurdity. Prisons are filled with blockheads who ambitious crept to bed to experience their wrong imagination that nobody can find compensation for the taste of human absurdity. Sarcastic smiling lawyers underrating their strength, the dwarfs of humanity overrating their length. Even all the stupid fans celebrating and the factory drudges are all underrating the power of human absurdity. Child-killing cars on the highway, gloomy smuggler boats on the seaway, and the sinister drug shark in streets of the town. Murderous thieves, hypocrites, they're all falling down to the bottom of human absurdity. Malicious Chinese producing power again, overflowing the world with radioactive rain, and the Russians incriminating USA. I wish them all welcome to the day of the funeral of human absurdity.
Human Breakdown of Absurdity by Norm Burns and Singers, as it's credited. That came out through a label known as Sterling Records. I don't know how much of a real label that is. I think it might have been... I know that was a song poem because it appeared on a song poem compilation, so maybe it was just like the stupid thing that the song poem company sent out in the mail. I don't know. We heard Billow before Norm Burns and Singers. The song was Rotten Grapes. Came out as a single and on their record Seascape, which was put out last year by Z Tapes. And I'm really looking forward to playing with Billow and seeing them perform. I guess I'll just be seeing them perform. I'm not actually playing with them on stage, but sharing a bill with Billow is what I will do on this upcoming Wednesday at Underdogs here in Prague. So if anyone wants a pair of tickets for that show, send me a message and tell me the name of any other single other than Rotten Grapes that Billow has put out. And the first person to do so will get those tickets. And, I don't know, maybe I'll even buy you a drink too if I see you there. So, what else do we have? Oh yeah, there was the Marquis Chimps with Red Rose Tea. I don't know when that came out, or if it even actually came out properly. It was recorded around 1960, and these guys, who were billed as the Marquis Chimps, did all these promotional silly things for Red Rose Tea at the time. But this recording of it was put out as part of a compilation through Norton Records called Mad Mike Monsters Volume 2, a tribute to Mad Mike Metrovich. And there's a ton of good stuff on there. That came out in 2008. Then there was Bengal with Golden Pain from Shiv. Wild Goose Chase put that out this year. And we started with Doris and the Lewis Country Pardners from The Country to a Honky Tonk, released by Box Records. Alright, so as I promised earlier, gonna play a brand new song by Gradini. This is the premiere of this selection from his new album that's going to be out next month. The album is called The Human One, and the song is I Want the Brainworms. You can check out more stuff by Gradini. I'm sure he's going to post the whole album on his Bandcamp page once this is ready to go. Probably also to grow. Gradini.bandcamp.com. I met Graydon, I guess it was 2007 or 2008 when I moved to Toronto. He was one of the very first friends I made there, and I'm pretty honored to consider him a good friend to this very day. He played in my band for a little bit too over here in Europe when we did some shows in 2014. And I've always been so mystified and impressed by the unusual compositions and lyrical content of his songs, in addition to the general live energy that he has with a band or as a solo guy. So that's one thing I miss about being in Toronto is being able to see him in some incarnation in a live context. A lot of other people there, I'm sure, would agree to the fact that he is quite the entertainer. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. This is I Want the Brainworms by Gradini.
It's a sick, sick, sick world, and it's waiting for you.
I've spent all of my days just loving you. I've spent all of my days just loving you. Dreaming dreams that I thought would come true. Dreams that I thought would come true. I thought everything was going great, but I dreamed too long, woke up too late. Now the truth I know, I must accept. The truth I know, I must accept. You slipped away one night while I slept. Slipped away one night while I slept. And you were gone like a little grain of sand that keep on falling through my trembling hand. Now you're happy far away. I know he's there at your side. Still I just can't turn my love my way. 'Cause you know I dreamed too long, woke up too late. I dreamed too long, woke up too late. I've spent all my days just loving you. I've spent all of my days just loving you. Dreaming dreams that I thought would come true. Dreams that I thought would come true. I thought of everything
dreamed too long, woke up too late. I dreamed too long, woke up too late. I dreamed too long, woke up too late. I dreamed too long, woke up too late.
Oh yeah. Gonna run through this real quick because gotta call Zach, and he's in the midst of doing sound for a live online fest, as he says, so I'm sure we'll hear all about that. That was Period Bomb, Sexy Cowboy from Born in a Bag, put out by Crass Lips in 2019. Then it was Rod Keith, I Dreamed Too Long, Woke Up Too Late, which is put out on Preview Records. This is another song poem, and the idea was basically people could send in their lyrics to this company, and the company would charge the person a fee to have their lyrics set to music. So these musicians were just banging out these songs really quickly, and actually the same musical arrangement. I've heard Rod Keith singing the vocals with different lyrics. So I guess multiple people got the same backing, but with their lyrics set to that bed of music that had been shared with other people. Really strange. Anyway, that's the better version of it that I've heard. The other one is called, I think it's How Does a Man Overcome His Heartbroken Pain? Something like that. But yeah, what a stupid name for a record label, Preview Records. I'd be pretty disappointed if I paid a bunch of money and that was the record label that my song came out on. There was the Shoestring before that, Shoop-de-Hoop Twine, from 20th Century Fox Records, that came out in 1968 as a single, or on a single, I should say. Panda Riot before the Shoestring, Helios, a live version that appeared on the Part-Time Punks live session they did. That's on their Bandcamp page, pandariot.bandcamp.com, which was put out in 2017. And to start, the premiere of Gradini's I Want the Brainworms from The Human One, which will come out next month. And it's Zach time. What do you know? I probably talked more than I should have.
I hope I keep my mailman called Mr. Mac away from Zach.
Hello there, cowboy.
Hey, Buster. What's going on?
I'm dealing with some fucking sound bullshit. The bullshit is like the story of my goddamn life.
Yep. Yeah, I guess you're doing a lot of that lately.
Oh, you know I am, baby. Yeah. moving from doing it remote to doing it live, and it fucks up no matter where I am.
Yep.
Just doesn't matter where I am. There's just gonna be an issue, and I love it, baby. Sign me up for trouble.
What's this festival all about, anyway?
It's a festival. So I'm at a Native American. I'm near a Native American earthworks effigy. Very ancient, at least 2,500 years old. So kind of like pre-Native American in a lot of ways. You know, like pre-Native culture. As far as civilized history is concerned, it's called the Serpent Mound. It's in rural Ohio, in Adams County, Ohio. About an hour. Well, you were there. About an hour and half away from Cincinnati, a little less maybe. And so it's the solstice, which is kind of today, tomorrow, kind of zone, depending on where you are. But yeah, so the first day of summer is in this time period for everyone. And so it's a festival with a lot of different speakers brought in from a lot of different backgrounds. It's primarily like, I guess, quote unquote, spiritual. It's based on spirituality. And a lot of people come from a lot of different backgrounds, and so I'm, and it's there's like a big camera crew here. So there's like it's like live streamed on like 1 billion different platforms, and I couldn't name a single one of them. But yeah, so been here for the last couple of days, getting ready for it, building platforms and stages, and getting myself ready for my own present. Like I have a presentation today, and then I'm playing a concert tomorrow for as a part of this thing. So it's actually starting very soon here in the where I'm at. It's starting in about a little under an hour, and we're still having sound issues. I think we're having speaker cable issues, which is just would be the name of my autobiography.
Yeah. I hope that
goddamn
comes out.
Speaker cable issues. Yeah, yeah. Look for that. Look for that out soon on White Feather Press.
At quality bookstores near you.
At quality bookstores near you, and the front cover is just going to be the biggest shit I've ever taken in my entire life.
And maybe a broken speaker cable in there somewhere.
That's right, like coming out of it, like threading its way through my giant shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a metaphor.
Yeah, it sums it all up for me. That sums up my musical career, my sound career, my experience with every single goddamn speaker cable I've ever dealt with my entire life. That sums up the whole damn mess of them.
Yeah.
But then, so last night we were there's going to be a sweat lodge. So for the people who are listening, they may not be familiar with what sweat lodges are. They're it's a ceremony that spans the bridge of a number of different cultures. You find them in Europe, you find them in Latin America, you find them in North America. Essentially what it is a covered, a teepee or dome covered with a bunch of blankets with a hole dug in the middle of it. Rocks are heated up over a fire. They're brought into this dome or teepee area. They place them in there. They put on all the flaps, and they pour water on the stones, so the stones steam up and it gets incredibly hot. Pretty similar concept to a sauna. It's like a spiritual sauna. You know, there's like some more intent behind it than just sweating. But so that's, you know, So last night we were burning some stuff we were burning some wood to get kind of ready to burn the rocks, which I think that's happening tonight. The sweat lodge is happening tonight. And last night we were like right in the middle of burning all this stuff. A giant lightning storm came through. So it was like striking within like 5-10 feet of us. This lightning was just plopping down, and the rain started coming down on the fire. And it was like terrifying and exhilarating and ecstatic and irritating all in the same, like use all those in the same breath. So that's what I'm up to this weekend, and I'm unfortunately going to have to cut it short this weekend because we're still having these sound issues, and it's supposed to start at like 25-30 minutes. So I'm going to have to cut it short this week, unfortunately, and get back to doing what I do best, which is fuck up sound.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time in amongst all this nonsense, and I think this might be the record short duration for the I'm Allowed report. Yeah.
Hopefully it never gets this short again. This was good. This was short and sweet. Everything was communicated that needed to be communicated. Buddy, thanks as always for having me on. I'm looking forward to tuning into this later.
All right, pal.
When everything dies down today. So I'll be seeing you, buddy.
All right. I have a whole set of songs coming up next about crying, so this goes out to you. I hope you don't have to do any of that.
Oh, yeah. I'm crying inside. All right. Goodbye.
All right. Bye, pal. Well, there you go. I actually think there's a song. I didn't put it on the crying playlist, but it is called I'm Crying on the Inside, so I think I might have to put that on there just because Zach mentioned that word for word a second ago. But I'll start it off with the Newcastle 5. Yes, I'm Crying. And where does this come from? I'm Losing You, which is this EP Sundays label, the Sundays label, put out in 1997, but this predates that. I don't know when this came out originally. I couldn't find it. But anyway, it's a goodie. Here we go.
She stepped in. That goes to show I can never win. Now that he's gone, I stand here all alone, and I'm crying. Yes, I'm crying for him. Every night I lie awake, trying to think the mistake I did make. I can't see why he left me all alone, and I'm crying, yes, I'm crying for him. Here I stay with love to fight and hide away the ties that bind. What can he see? Just how I feel for him to me. Whoa, so real. Now here I stand, tears in my eyes, holding out my hand. Please realize she has my happiness in the palm of her hand. So I'm crying, yes, I'm crying for him. Oh, I'm crying, yes, I'm crying for him.
like a fool. If I didn't love you, baby, would I be crying like a fool? You know I'll be your joy, even if you say I'm finished you. Well, I cry.
I don't know about that, but I do know ain't nobody ever accomplished anything by being caught up in self-pity. That's not what I'm about, and that's not what I want you to be about.
Smiling
Oh, crying is one thing I do very well. You're so busy counting up my failures. It seems I didn't make the grade, but if tears were all that counted now, then I'd say that I've got it made. Now you're leaving me 'cause I'm a failure. But before you go, there's something I should tell. Just don't say goodbye till you see me cry. Oh, crying is one thing I do very well. If I had $1,000,000 silver dollars, I'd gladly give them to you, dear. But I can only prove that I love you with $1,000,000 silver tears. Now you're leaving me 'cause I'm a failure. But before you go, there's something I should tell. Just don't say goodbye till you see me cry. Oh, crying is one thing I do very well. Oh, crying is one thing I do very well.
Hey, Mr. Bartender, talk about your big spenders. Come over here and meet the top. Take this $20 bill and get a handful of quarters, and don't let the jukebox stop. Keep both hands fixing that stuff you've been a-mixing, and show me to a pretty face. 'Cause if I stop drinking long enough to start thinking, I'll cry all over the place. Go out in the street and stop everyone you meet and tell them they can have a drink on me. Even call the local jail and get the birdies out on bail, 'cause I want a lot of company. When you get them all inside, try and keep them satisfied and put a lock on the door in case. 'Cause if the crowd starts thinning and you stop grinning, I'll cry all over the place. Well, I told her that I loved her, but she went and found another. Said she'd do me any way that she pleased. Before the crowd starts leaving, I'm gonna get even with the blonde on both of my knees. Then I'm gonna telephone and say I ain't a-coming home, 'cause you're not even in the race. And when the conversation stops, have them ready with the mop, 'cause I'll cry all over the place. She went and found another, said she'd do me any way that she pleased. Before the crowd starts leaving, I'm gonna get even with the blonde on both of my knees. Then I'm gonna telephone and say I ain't a-coming home, 'cause you're not even in the race. And when the conversation stops, have them ready with the mop, 'cause I'll cry all over the place. I'll cry all over the place. I'll cry all over the place. I'll cry all over the place.
I told you it was a hoax. I cried.
That wraps up our crying set. The birthday party with Refectory? I don't even know. On 1982-0106. I don't know if that's January 6th or June 1st, but anyway. Yeah, it's such a great recording. I didn't realize it before, but I was listening to that in headphones, and they actually did a really good job of the separation for Roland's and Mick's guitars, panned hard left and hard right, so you can hear what each of the guys is doing. Yeah, so that was the birthday party. Then it was Hank Mills with Cry All Over the Place from a Decca single, which appeared in 1968. Then Johnny O'Keefe with the Jordanaires, Crying Is One Thing I Do Very Well, from another 1968 single, this put out by the Sims label. Then it was the Heartbeats, Crying Inside. That was the one I didn't have queued up, but since Zach used that exact line, I couldn't help myself. That came out in 1969. I guess 68 and 69 were good years for Crying records. That was self-released, and they're credited on the record itself, as in the paper label applied to the record, as an all-girl combo. So that's pretty cool. They put out their own stuff, too, when they didn't want to screw around with labels, or maybe they didn't have a label that was interested, but now that record goes for 150 euros, so it's funny how that stuff works. Then there was Jill and the Boulevards and Now I Cry from a 1962 Columbia single. Jerry McCain and his Upstarts before that, Crying Like a Fool, a demo version that Norton Records put out that was recorded around 1955, but Norton released that in 2017 as a 7-inch. And to start the first song of our 7-song set about crying, Yes, I'm Crying, by the Newcastle 5. Part of that whole crying theme was inspired by Urshka, who was here on the show last week, and we were talking, and apparently there's an animal called the Dick, which is spelled D-I-K, and it's this tiny antelope sort of creature, and it marks its territory by crying, and it looks really sad. It's a pretty hilarious little animal, and I'm glad an animal like that exists. So you can look up the picture of the Dick. It even has a ridiculous name. And I'm going to play something by Ray Kirkland next. The name of the song is It's Been That Way. This is another stupid record label name. It's called The Great Record Company. Who calls their record label that? It's so corny. So this also came out in 1968 or part of a single. I get a real kick out of the lyrics to this because I'm not really in any sort of depressed state or feeling especially emotional, but there's a lot of things that this guy uses to describe his condition and compares or draws attention to what the setting is like in his house. And there's a lot of things that I could say are pretty similar here in my place, and it makes me feel a little bad. Maybe some of these things are like that in your house too. Anyway, here you go. You can find out.
There's a sink full of dishes in the kitchen, and a pair of ragged sheets on the bed. There's a bottle and a glass on a table, and an imprint in a pillow from an aching head. There's a pile of dirty clothes in the closet, and a pair of unshined shoes on on the floor. That's a picture of our home since you left me, and it's been that way since you walked out the door. There's a man inside this house who gave up living, just existing, see his lonely, vacant stare. There's an icebox filled with food, but he don't touch it. His hair is long, he needs to shave, but he don't seem to care. His trembling hand keeps reaching for the bottle to drown the burning pain that's deep inside. That's a picture of the man that you made me, and I've been that way since you told me goodbye. That's a picture of the home and the man so all alone, and it's been that way since you told me goodbye.
Well, certainly there's fire machinations where once hung silver and pearl.
I've heard enough country music coming out of your joint to last me a lifetime. Now, pipe down.
Because it's the music of angels, sir. Don't you dare talk about country music. You're taking it to a whole nother level with that shit. You need to just cut it out. Just cut it out.
Haven't you heard? There's a new love for me. Haven't you heard? You're just my used to be. She held out her hand, said, haven't you heard? I saw a gold wedding band. I was lost for words. I wanted to cry. I wanted to die when she said these words.
Oh, haven't you heard?
Haven't you heard? There's a new love for me. Haven't you heard? You're just my used to be. She pulled back her hand. I wanted to cry. It was all I could stand to see her waving goodbye. I wanted to cry. I wanted to die when she said these words.
Oh, haven't you heard?
When she said these words, oh, haven't you heard?
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everybody's feeling groovy. Everybody's got tight pants on. 'Cause everybody feels like they were just made of a groove. So come take a walk down my street.
Well, Karen McKenzie, No Not Tonight. That was put out in 1969 by ABC Records on a single. And then there was Jetstream Pony before that, Yellow Pills. Also a single that was released earlier this year. What else? Porter Wagner, Haven't You Heard? Again, a single. That one from 1958 through RCA. Before Porter Wagner, Dual Citizen, Footpath 2019 from Symbolism, which was put out by Urban Cowboy last year. Shrouded Amps before that, Pig in a Poke from Make Me Strange, which they put out themselves earlier this year. Ray Kirkland started it, It's Been That Way, as issued by the Great Record Company from 1968. It's right up there for a record label name, along with Demo Records, who put out Break Jake by Mike Fern and the Del Royals. I think Demo Records is a better name. I'd be kind of ashamed to have my studio recorded record that I was really proud of out on Demo Records. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'd actually be okay with it. I could at least laugh at it. So yeah, I'm going to play a few more songs and close out the old show here. I don't think I'm going to back announce them. I'm just going to play them right now. I'll start with Pussycat, Mais la vie continue. I guess that's how it's said. That's from a 1966 single through RCA. After that, Wally Lewis, In the Back of Your Mind, another single put out by New Hall Records. Then The Low Rocks, Snooker Like Pool. You guessed it, comes from a single. This one from SAK. I have no idea what that means. SAK Records, I guess. From 1962. And I'll end it off with And the Native Hipsters, Mr. Magic from 1979. And it's taken from their album, There Goes Concord Again. Thank you for listening to the show, be it through the live stream or on the replay, as some folks do. Thanks to Zach for hopping in, and yeah, I think that pretty well does it. I'll be back again next week. Good luck out there.
Il était
what you say about me in front of all my friends ain't what's in the back of your mind. Though you pretend you're happy when there's someone around to see, I know what's in the back of your mind, and it ain't me. In the back of your mind, filed under regret, is an old love you've never really tried to forget. No one knows but us three. I'm almost history. I know what's in the back of your mind, and it ain't me. In the back of your mind, filed under regret, is an old love you've never really tried to forget. No one knows but us three. I'm almost history. I know what's in the back of your mind, and it ain't me.
struggle. Naked men and naked women together for the good of the community.
Mr. Magic,
hey,
just won't help me along.
Hey you,
Mr. Magic,
hey you,
just won't make right what's wrong.
Tired old man and stiff old woman sitting in the middle of the wood pile. Can they start new generation? Sitting in the middle of the wood pile. Two rotten corpses, such a happy wood pile, such a happy wood pile. Red sail on the sunset, red ink on the red paper, red clothes on red skins, tomatoes, cherries, raw meat. There's just 3 things I can eat: tomatoes, cherries, raw meat. There's only one way to dress in the street. Red hair on my red boots on my feet. Red, how I love the color red.
Mr. Magic,
hey,
just won't help me along.
Hey you,
Mr. Magic,
hey you,
just won't make right what's wrong. Mr. Magic,
hey,
just won't help me along.
Hey you,
Mr. Magic,
hey you,
just won't make right what's wrong.
Out goes the table, out goes the carpet, out goes the lampstand, out goes the dog. 3 floors down to smash on the pavement, then out go I, waving and screaming, hey you, hey. There's a lover of mine on the other side of the world, and I want to attract his attention.
Mr. Magic,
Hey,
just won't help me along.
hey you,
Mr. Magic,
hey you,
just won't make right what's wrong. Mr. Magic, just won't help me along. Mr. Magic, just won't make right what's wrong. Mr. Magic,
hey.
just won't help me along.
Just look after yourself, as they always say, because no one else will.
Let us get the fuck out of here.
Be seeing you.
And you.